My name is Samantha Wolf, and this is the story of my adventure into the world of show production and what inspired it. July 13th, 2012 was the first time I got to attend the Vans Warped Tour. It was unlike any of the many other concerts and festivals I had been to prior. My mom, my best friend Cassie, and my friend Andrew waited in a long and winding line in the extreme heat, slimy with sunscreen for the long day ahead of us. Everywhere I looked, seasoned Warped veterans and first-timers like me all had the same excitement coursing through us, because we were about to be a part of something very special. Thousands of people flooded through the gates of the PNC Art Center in Holmdel, New Jersey. After writing the day's schedule off the giant blow-up onto our arms in permanent marker, we began to walk the hundreds of tents and vendors, finding our way among the 7 stages. Just casually walking among the fans was Quinn Allman of The Used, a very important band to me. He stopped to take a picture and have a great conversation. Little did I know that day would be full of encounters similar to it. Besides all the great music and souvenirs, my friends and I got to share many laughs and memories. There was never a dull moment. Even the vendors had big smiles. Everywhere I looked, there were happy friends, lovers, and strangers getting to know one another. Bonding was happening through the music. Another encounter I had was during the meet and greet Cassie and I went to with the band 4 Years Strong. They were just a bunch of normal guys and they were so humble. In the middle of the day, I began seeing people break down in tears, overwhelmed with emotion when they literally got to meet their heroes and talk to them face to face. That can be life-changing. Thousands of fans swarmed the many stages, all fighting for a good view close to their favorite artists. I loved the feeling I got when I saw how close bands were with one another offstage and how close they were with their fans. Being able to stand next to, hug, thank, and converse with bands like that is special. Seeing the joy on my friend's face made me just as happy for her too. Being in the middle of that crowd made my heart race. Getting caught up in the swells of people put a smile on my face and I felt I couldn't get it to go away. All that positivity sank in, and I wanted to do something with all the energy it gave me. That's what got me thinking about my future. The dust got kicked up, mosh pits were started, and the energy was explosive. We were all there for the same reason, and if someone fell, others helped them up. Blood, sweat, and tears were literally shed for the cause. The Used was playing their last date of Warped Tour for the year because of another upcoming tour. They had an on-stage celebration like none other. They brought as many people up there as they could fit. Their crew, their friends' kids, and fans all got to participate. There were no barriers, no rockstar personas, and they sung about friendship and being yourself. Hoarse voices rang out and our sweaty, dirt-crusted palms clapped together and we all knew we were a part of something bigger than ourselves. After meeting Quinn and seeing him play his heart out, I knew why he worked so hard at what he did, because all of a sudden, I wanted to too. Shortly after, one of Cassie's favorite bands, Taking Back Sunday, played. They were legends. It was the first time she got to see them live, and just beforehand, she had gotten to meet them at their tent. She cried and I got to hug her and share that moment with her. Standing in the middle of all that noise between 3 different stages, I felt it. The drive to go from audience member to backstage so I could have a hand in making people's greatest memories no matter how hard I had to work. Screaming along with bands like Of Mice and Men, Memphis May 5, and Sleeping with Sirens made me sure. I was so hoarse, sunburned, gross, and tired, but it was all worth it. The last band of the night was one that holds a special place in my heart. Their lyrics resonate and transcend like no top 40 songs ever could. Pierce the Veil. We were all exhausted when they finally took the stage. Kellen Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens jumped up on stage to sing King for a Day with them, and we got to see the camaraderie those guys shared offstage too. A glimpse behind the curtain. Hearing those songs played live for the first time with the people closest to me left me no doubt. I knew I had to make myself a future with live music in it. Tour managing for a band or being front of house sound engineer would allow me to give back the same things people had given to me. Thank you for hearing out my story.